Flying solo today, heading to A&S Comics in Teaneck, New Jersey. Heard a lot of good things about it. This comes recommended from some of our viewers, so let's get in there and see if they have anything good. We'll look around the store and then we'll talk about what they have. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. Store has 2 rooms and it is loaded with comics. Lots of wall books, like the biggest amount of wall books we've ever seen in the store. Let's look around. Second room, what's in there? You know, we love when comic shops have vintage and modern toys mixed together. A&S has a nice mixture of both. Took a solo trip to A&S Comics in Teaneck, New Jersey, 563 Cedar Lake to be exact. Cassidy couldn't make it. Brian couldn't make it. I'm glad I made it.
And why am I here?
Because I need a co-star. Right off the bat, by far the best wall book selection I have ever seen.
And I wasn't even there to see it.
At a store. Fantastic Four #1 signed by Stan Lee in a comic shop. Graded.
Wow.
We'll see how much that was later on. Tons of big Fantastic Four books, both graded and ungraded, plus tons of other books, Avengers, Batman, Superman. Golden and silver Age keys. It was the biggest wall book selection I have ever seen on the walls, in cases, on the other wall. The quality of books in this place were comparable to no other place because it was the best I've ever seen.
So we're going to have to take a trip because you're going to have to take me there.
Oh, there might be other reasons why we have to take a trip. Stay tuned for more. Wall book quality plus the inviting design makes A&S one of the best shops to visit in New Jersey. Really nice layout. There's 2 rooms, 1 room filled with comic books. All ages, Golden Age, Silver Age, Modern, Bronze, everything. Other room filled with collectibles, such as toys, both vintage and modern. Funko Pops, of course, including some very rare Funko Pops that were kept in a case. There were statues. I probably should have bought the Thing statue, but I passed on it because the comics were such high quality. The rooms are connected by a huge hole in the wall. The toy room also had Justice League Unlimited figures. We don't see them all the time.
Did you see any that you didn't have already?
I would have bought them if I saw any that I didn't have.
Well, I actually don't know what you bought.
Alex, the owner of the store, was absolutely wonderful. We were communicating before I got there. When I got there, he was just so friendly. It was really, it's a wonderful store.
So would you say that people should make the trip to visit it?
100%, based on the quality of books that they have and the prices that they charge them. It is a must if you're in New Jersey. If you have not been to A&S Comics yet,
or in New York, in the nearby area,
you should definitely take a visit there. The big draw is definitely the wall books. The wall books are, I don't know how Alex has amassed such a unbelievable collection of wall books.
And how'd you find out about this comic shop?
This was suggested by one of our subscribers.
So,
also in the room, they had these lifelike statues. They had a lifelike Hulk statue. They had a...
Were those for sale?
No. They had a lifelike Venom hanging from the ceiling, and they had a lifelike Galactus head coming through the wall. The setup is absolutely fantastic. This store is so appealing in so many ways. I also really like the way I went on a Wednesday, which is interesting because most shops don't want us coming in on Wednesdays, because Wednesdays is...
I forget what it's called. I mean, that's when you get your new books,
It's called New Comic Book Day.
New Comic Book Day.
And the way A&S Comics does New Comic Book Day is they don't put them on the shelves. They have them all laid out in the store. So you can just go over to the pile and say, I need this one, I need this one, which is a really interesting way to do it. And it's only this week's books, so he doesn't mix them with last week's books, which was awesome. A very different way layout of store. I can understand how that worked. And he had people coming in and out all day grabbing their weeklies. The Fantastic Four books that he had on the wall, just to name a few, I said number 1. They had number 2. they had number 4, they had number 6, and they had number 10. So they had 5 books that were 10 or less from the Fantastic Four.
Have you ever really seen those books at a I feel like we see
Not
them
at
at
a shop.
conventions.
I've never seen a Fantastic Four number 1 at a shop, let alone Stan Lee signed. Okay, so you want to know how much that book cost? Fantastic Four number 1, signed by Stan Lee, graded a 3.0. I would like everyone to guess while Cassidy's going to think for a second. I would like everyone to guess, comment before we get past this. I'll give you a minute or two.
Okay, so Fantastic Four.
Number 1, 3.0.
Signed by
Stan Lee.
I mean, I want to say like $1 million. No, but that's too much.
3.0 is too much.
Okay, I know, but it's signed by Stan Lee.
3.0 though.
Okay.
Grade has to be a part of it. So, are you ready?
Okay, wait. Okay,
right,
my guess.
You want to guess first?
My guess is gonna be 200,000.
Too much. 14,000.
Oh, I'm like overshooting by a lot.
The 3.0 hurts the grade, but
I know I'm not thinking about
affordable.
the grade.
So
it's like if it was like a 9, what would it be?
Oh, it would be in the hundreds of thousands.
And I'm not thinking. You know what? I feel like it's hard for me to visualize a 3.0 because like I'm not seeing how
3.0 at 14,000 signed by Stan Lee to me is reasonable. If you would like us to buy it, please become a member today.
Just give us 14,000.
Or give us a gift to help us get to the 14,000. We are going to plan at some point when we start making real money on this channel. We are definitely going to look to buy if it asks for number 1. You can help that. Become a member. Members have special privileges. Or just give us a one-time thank you gift. That gets you points for something nowadays.
I mean, do you think anyone really has a Fantastic Four number 1 not graded?
The only time we saw it was that time at the convention.
When someone was trying to sell it.
But Alex has had this since February, he said. He picked it up in February in a huge Fantastic Four collection. He sold a bunch of them. I bought a couple of them when I was there. He also had in a new collection that just came in, he had an Avengers number 4, and there was somebody was looking at it, and as he was looking at it, turns out his name's Anthony, and Anthony watches the show. Thanks for watching, Anthony. Nice meeting you at the shop. Great talking to you about other shops. He suggested like 3 or 4 other shops that we go to. Put them on the list. Hopefully we'll get there before summer ends. They also had these great comic book bins where the drawers rolled out. Very similar to JC Comics.
That we really liked. So easy to go through bins like that. So I spent a lot of time just going through some of the bins. I spent a lot of time going through the Fantastic Four bin. He had a great collection of Fantastic Four books. A lot of older keys. A lot of Silver Age keys from Fantastic Four. More than I have ever seen in any single place. Same thing held true with Avengers. Same thing Captain America, X-Men. He had a lot of Golden Age, Marvel, and DC books. Again, worth a trip for good prices.
Graded properly and priced for the grade. They also had an X-Men arcade game, which I haven't seen in a long time. Not sure if it worked. Wasn't sure it plugged in. Alex, if you're watching and it worked, comment, tell me it worked.
I was about to ask, did you play it?
Because I would love to just play it once. My advice again, visit A&S Comics, especially if you're a serious collector looking for quality books at reasonable prices.
And if you're looking for a Fantastic Four number 1 signed by Stan Lee.
If you're looking to buy me a gift, Fantastic Four number 1 signed would be a great gift for me. Just mail it to me, email us, we'll send you my address. Actually, the address is in the comments. Also, Alex had some unprocessed books that he just got in, and there were 3 Fantastic Four. He let me go through them. 3 Fantastic Fours that I wanted. He priced them for me and emailed me after I was there, and so I'm going to go back and pick up those 3 Fantastic Four. I will be bringing Cassidy with me because it is definitely worth a trip to go to.
Did you see it? Did you look through any Star Wars?
Or
did you not have time?
There were no dollar bins.
Okay.
So most of the stuff was, like I said, a lot of Silver Age stuff, a lot of quality books, quality over quantity, and quality over quantity in our haul too. I didn't buy a lot. There's A&S. You should take a trip there. 2 shops. We went to the T-neck one. Let's look at what we got in the haul. It's not big, so that's a good lead-in. We'll go right into the haul.
Oh, I already see something that's not a comic book.
I bought something that's not a comic book. We'll save that for last. Right out of the gate, I bought a Justice League of America number 100. This is key number 1. It's the first appearance of Maxwell Lord. He appeared in the recent Superman movie.
He did.
This is also the first meeting of the Golden Age and Silver Age Wonder Woman in a comic book. This is a good, I'm trying to finish Justice League. I'm down to about 20, so this was a good pickup for me at a good price.
So Maxwell Lord is currently being played by the same person who plays Weasel.
There you go. Yeah, you're right. And a bunch of people in Guardians of the Galaxy. Two Gun Kid number 82, a 12-cent comic for only $3. I'm a big fan of these old westerns. Very cool comic. This one, I'm not sure how many issues of these have the Fantastic Four in it, but I saw it and figured I'd pick it up. Strange Tales 132. It's a Fantastic Four issue. It actually ties into something else that I bought because Strange Tales is known for, later on, for Doctor Strange. So see how that ties in later in the haul, which is not that big. I bought some new books. Fantastic Four number 1, one of the variant covers. This is the foil, the gold foil. Pick this up. Fantastic Four number 1, another one of the covers. I'm going to try to get all of these covers in different places. And I also got this ash can that I was recently looking at online, and this didn't cost me a thing because Alex threw it in as a gift for making this video.
That's really nice.
Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate. It's a great shop. You absolutely should go there if you've never been there. If you've been there and you've had great experiences there, please comment how your experience at A&S was.
And I guess we'll be back.
Now let's get into the real Fantastic Four that I bought. Fantastic Four number 27. This is key number 2. This is the first meeting of Doctor Strange and the Fantastic Four. And it's the first full cover appearance of Doctor Strange. There he is. So there's my connection to that Strange Tales. Doctor Strange makes his first appearance in a Fantastic Four comic book. Also, this connects to something I bought recently. Fantastic Four 38. This is key number 3. Second team appearance of the Frightful Four. Second appearance of Medusa. The first appearance of Pete, who's the trapster. We're going to do a short on Pasta.
I've never heard of that.
We're going to do a short on Pasta Pete. So stay tuned. And this is the first time the Thing returns to human form for just a small period of time. So that's 2 books.
Under 100.
That were under 50. And they were $25 combined. That's a great price.
That is.
Also picked up a couple of ones. He had a new collection in Fantastic Four 127. Fantastic Four 143. The Doctor Doom issue.
Dwindling. How many Fantastic Four
I know. That's why it's getting smaller because I don't need as many. There were no dollar bins, but I was cool
but the prices were worth it.
There were some great books. I plan to go back and buy some more. Maybe
some Star Wars.
Maybe I'll buy something else. Well, he also bought something else. He had in the toy room, he also had some DVDs, and he had the Fantastic Four animated series DVD. I'd never seen this before, and I was like, and yeah, that's right. You see it right there. It's for $1. So for $1, I picked this up. Great visit to A&S Comics. Unfortunately, I went by myself, but well worth it. Nice little area, restaurants. It's a great place to visit. Owner Alex was fantastic. The people inside shopping were really nice.
Maybe it was good you went by yourself because now we have to go back. I have to
go back to pick up those books, and I will be bringing Cassidy. So we'll see. There will be a part 2 to this because we're definitely going back, and Cassidy will have a better say on what it was like. But that's it for this one. This was a short one because I bought a quality over quantity. If I had more money, I would have bought a lot more, like a Fantastic Four number 1. Again, if you'd like to support the channel, please subscribe or give us a one-time thank you gift. That would really help us. And thanks for watching. Love what you collect.
Collect what you love.
We'll see you next time, maybe at A&S Comics, because you're all going to visit there. See you next time.